Listen, everyone, it's quite simple. Smash the free like button if you're happy that the one and only Tessa Blanchard is back. The one and only. She is back. Back at it again. We are so back. She's back in TNA Total Nonstop Action. We are glad that she is back. And everyone is crying, and everyone's having a total meltdown that she's back, because everybody hates her, but guess what, fella? She's here to stay. Now, look, the reason why people don't like Tessa Blanchard is because she said something pretty offensive back in the past, but come on. We have to learn to move on and forgive people. It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. Relax, okay? Times have changed. We're about to reach to the year 2025 very, very soon. We're in the year December of 2024, and we're almost there to January of 2025, which means we are so back, baby. We are so back. Nothing can't stop us now. Nothing cannot stop us now. Now again, why are people upset about Tessa Blanchard? So back when she was in good old TNA, all that jazz, or Impact, whatever you like to call it, she kind of just got into a little, backstage argument, and she didn't want to give away the title, and she wanted to stay as the champion for a very long time, and then people started exposing her because she said something under a racial slur saying to a black female wrestler and all that jazz, blah blah blah, cry me a river. Listen, you know what? I may not respect on what she said to the black female wrestler because I don't know who she is, but at the end of the day, I hope that she's, sorry about it, and hopefully she learns her lesson and she'll never do it again. So, that's about it. That's all I have to say in this matter. So, it's time to move on, okay? It's time for a change. She's back where she deserves. She's going to make the women's division in TNA so great and so awesome, and, she's going to make the world represent that she is here for a reason. And yes, you guys can cry and fuss about her whatever you want because you guys cannot stand her. Well, guess what? She's better than you, and you absolutely know it. Because she's on top of the world right now. She have learned her lesson, and she's never going to do it again. And she might be, back to her normal state, back to her normal Tessa Blanchard self. Because back then, she was kind of up and down. But hey, she's back. She's back. We're so back. She's going to make Impact Wrestling total non-stop action. Now, before we move on to the next topic with Cody Rhodes, let's just remember one thing. Don't ever disrespect anyone's race or anyone's beliefs, because they're all humans. Humans make mistakes, and we have to learn to accept it. If you're not going to accept Tessa Blanchard just because she said something ridiculous in the past, then I think you're an absolute hypocrite, and, I bet you hate yourself. I bet you hate your own race and all that jazz, so listen. Stop hating yourself, look in yourself in the mirror, and say, I am who I am. And just let it be, okay? Tessa Blanchard ain't hurting anyone. She's not hurting you. She's definitely not hurting me, of course. And she's not hurting the world. It is gonna be fine. Besides, I'm glad she's back, and hey, maybe we'll see her in WWE one day. Who knows? Do you guys want to see her in WWE? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, let's get on with the WWE topic of Cody Rhodes bringing back the WWE Wing Eagled Championship. And 1, 2, 3. Here is the picture of Cody Rhodes in all of his glory, showing off the classic WWF Wing Eagle Championship that every wrestler has held in the past. So here he is. He's rocking the championship. He is the true WWE World Heavyweight Champion of the world. No longer the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. Unless that's what they want you to think. But, I might be a little bit biased. Who knows? Hopefully they'll use this title and keep it permanent. If it's not the case, if it's just for, all time's sake, just show it off the one time and, Look, WWE titles, this has to go with, of course, basically the Chelsea Green. Well, we'll get on to that at the very end, of course. So, Cody Rhodes defend his title against none other than good old KO, Kevin Owens, everyone's favorite Canadian. Of course, he didn't win the championship, which would have been kind of crazy if Chelsea Green won. Both Canadians winning at the exact same time, of course. But again, Cody Rhodes still retained his championship, and everyone was happy that he brought back the Wing Eagle Championship, We've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. We kind of thought to ourselves, oh, there's no way that they're going to bring back this title. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. But finally, they made it happen at the least. So finally, we can get a huge pass and be like, way to go. Hopefully, they'll keep this permanent for a while and just, let them show off the Wing Eagle Championship throughout, of course, the next Saturday night, good old pay-per-view, such and such. You know what I'm talking about. Of course, WWE's obvious, because they brought it back. The WWE, good old, God, I can't even spit the words out of my mouth. Hold on, guys. The WWE Saturday night main event. There we go. Got it out. I got it out. So, definitely not going to be mentioning it again. So, they did the pay-per-view. We all know the jazz. I didn't really watch it because I was busy doing other things. But I decided, you know what? I want to look at these pictures from the shows and just say, you know what? I want to talk about them today because things are just about to get hopefully better in 2025 for WWE. If not, then it's going to end up being more of a up and down type of road thing, all that jazz. And of course, unfortunately, Io Sky did not win against Liv Morgan because, well, everybody likes the sore losers winning, so they had to give it to the loser, Liv Morgan, which we all hate. She sucks. She doesn't bring anything to the table. Only her disgusting looking body that everybody loves worshiping so much, which is kind of pathetic, but you know what, whatever. You guys like worshiping ugly women, that's totally fine. It's kind of pathetic, but, hey, at least, I like real women who don't, get arrested and all that jazz. I don't need to be mentioning it again because, again, come on, it's so obvious. It is so obvious why I don't like Liv Morgan and why I will always hate Liv Morgan, even though I never really hate Liv Morgan in the past. But, you know what, it is what it is. It is what it is. However, Io Sky didn't win, which, hypothetically, she should have won that match, but, again, they want to save it up for Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky at WrestleMania. And honestly, that is wonderful, spectacular news. I hope they do it in at the least, truly at the least, WrestleMania 41, Night 1. They have to save that match for Night 1. They have to. If not, then they'll have to do it at Night 2. Or just do both of them. I don't care personally. Just do both. Now, what else? Any tag team matches? Not really. I might have to go and look back on maybe like a few YouTube clips or something. Because like I said, I didn't really watch, the actual show / pay-per-view, whatever, It's fine. So, United States champion was Shinsuke Nakamura, which is interesting. I didn't want to lose track on that, so interesting. So he won the title against LA Knight, which kind of interesting, I guess, but come on now. I mean, he was going to lose the title eventually, but come on, do you really have to give the title to Ricochet? Great guy and all, but come on, he's world champion material. But if you want to make him a mid-card guy, then fine, but there will be a time that you're going to have to, give the guy an opportunity of becoming world champion, or he's just going to leave WWE and go back to New Japan. One way or the other, it's their choice. But speaking of choices, we have a new WWE Women's United States Champion, and it's not an American. That's right, it's Chelsea Green. Now, again, no disrespect. Chelsea Green is a great woman, and she's good for, she has a good relationship with your boy, Matt Cardona. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Zack Ryder. We all love him. He's great. So, she is, my mistake, it's just a little typo, but let's just say his wife is now the champion, and again, the title looks like total anus. It sucks. The title looks incomplete. It's red, white, and blue, not red, white, and gold. I mean, look at the stars. They look terrible in the gold, in my honest opinion. But everyone's a moron. They don't understand the great value of the United States of America, which is the greatest country of all time. We are better than all the nations in the world. We are 10 times better than Canada. We are 10 times better than Saudi Arabia. We're 10 times better in China. Better than those guys. All of them at the least at the top 10. Top 10 were the best. Top 10. And let's just expite the fact that she's not American. She's Canadian. Everybody knows that Chelsea Green's Canadian. But of course, they had to give her the title because she's talented and all that jazz, and that's fine. That's fine. I have nothing against Chelsea Green. But the only thing that I am really against is her ring gear. My God, the ring gear. It sucks anus. Once again, just like the title. It's like, come on now. You gotta look magnificent. You gotta look good looking for the fans to see. I know I'm kind of bashing, a little too harsh, but, it's my take on it, so take it with a grain of salt. I don't personally care. But again, wear something a little bit unique, and maybe I hope that in 2025 they fix the Women's United States Championship. Same thing for the men's title, because both United States Championships look like absolute total garbage. I will keep complaining on this championship. I'll still hate on this championship until they fix it. I will not rest. I will not stop. I will keep moving and keep pushing ahead. I will make tons of hashtags on YouTube. I'll even do it on my Instagram if I have to, just to get people talking. If I get, idiots that go, what's wrong with the title, man? The title's fine. They're idiots. They're hypocrites. They're anti-American. Get out of here. We don't want to hear your anti-American belief system, your total ridiculous nonsense. Put this country with some respect. Honestly, I kind of hope Trump does buy Canada, because those guys are freaking losers up there. The good old up north state. You people suck. You guys are soft. Like, way too soft. But hey, it may happen, or it may not, because who knows? Who knows? Because at the end of the day, everyone sucks, everyone's a loser, and we have to get through this idiotic thing called depression. Because this has been a very depressing 4 years. It really is. For the WWE throughout the pandemic, throughout no more of the pandemic, throughout 2023-2024, blah, 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 blah. And so, there you have it. There you have it, folks. There you have it. Honestly, if I had no choice but to give the championship to somebody else, it probably would have been Naomi, in my honest opinion, because number one, she represents Orlando, Florida, which is great. And not only that, she would have been the first Black African American to become WWE Women's United States Champion. But however, I probably want to have chosen maybe like Charlotte Flair or anybody in between. But thank goodness it wasn't Tiffany from Minnesota, because I hate Tiffany. She sucks. You know the lore why I don't like Tiffany. She just sucks. She's a moron. She's a failure in life because she's from Minnesota, and I hate people in Minnesota because people in Minnesota are nothing but a bunch of blue liberal nonsense. I'm not trying to get political, but I'm just saying it's just true. They both suck. Up north, they suck. Actually, as a matter of fact, how about we can give Canada, Minnesota, and then throughout every single part of Canada, it'll be the United States. There you have it. That'll be a fair trade-off. I'm kidding. All I'm saying is, everyone sucks. I'm better than them, and they know it. But anyways, these are the news. Cody Rhodes is the good old Wing Eagle champion. Tessa Blanchard is back and making everybody cry. And, yeah. That's kind of basically about it, but hey, it works for everybody. It works for me, but it may not work for everyone else. But quite frankly, that's okay, because they don't know better. Everybody doesn't know better. It's obviously the case. It's obviously true, and you all know it, including the fans that are a part of my channel that appreciate my opinions and they agree on what I'm saying. So the ones who are watching, thank you. I appreciate you more than everybody else. But the rest of them, not so much. They don't know nothingness. They don't know nothing. They're idiots. But anyways, you guys are not, because you guys are my friends, and you guys are the viewers, and you guys mean the world to me. And I mean the world to you. We both mean the world for each other, and for this channel. So, yeah. Anyways, will Cody Rhodes keep his championship permanently throughout, every single WrestleMania? Or is this just a one-time thing, and we're never going to see this title again? We're going to keep the whole crappy WWE Universal Undisputed Championship. Who knows? But anyways, if you haven't seen the video on the WWE Women's United States Championship and why it's trash, please go check out the video. I would really appreciate it. But most importantly, make sure you like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe if you love this video. If you do, I appreciate you. Thank you. At least I don't have to waste any time with any morons, but that's okay. You guys are not morons. You guys are my viewers. I appreciate you, the viewer, for watching my videos that believe in me, and I believe in you. So, thank you. Have a good day. Peace out.